I'm so sorry. Oh, wait until everybody comes back and we'll welcome everybody back. I could not. I don't know what happened. I will tell you what happened in just a moment. As soon as everybody comes back. Good morning. And just as soon as Deb gets back here and everybody gets back here, I'm so sorry about that. I will tell you what happened and just give them a couple seconds to get back here. Good morning. All right, so now that it looks like everybody's back, is Deb here? Okay, now I'm going to tell you what happened. What happened is about 2 weeks ago, they started a new way of filling in your live when you go to do your live. And it is so different from the way we used to do it. So I went in and I started it, and there was no button to hit live because I had hit the schedule and I didn't know how to get out of it. I was like, I just want to hit the live button, and I couldn't. And so I'm like, okay, well, I don't have time to mess around. So I just had to restart it. And I'm so sorry for that. But good morning. Welcome. Grab a cup and join me. I just made a freshly brewed cinnamon snickerdoodle with a little bit of the peppermint mocha creamer. It's awesome. Well, 22 of you found me, no problem. Well, I was just testing you. I was trying to find out if you really wanted to be here. Thanks for the test, sound test. I dumped. I know, because the thing was like, it wouldn't let me go in. You guys could talk all you want, but I could not hit the button. So, all right. So we're going to talk about this crazy challenge that I put out to everybody. Yeah. Salted caramel. Ooh. This challenge was to take 2 yarns, pair them together. One had to have halo, and it has to come out to be some kind of shawl. Well, you know, I picked Stitch Studio by Nicole. Looking for a lot of color. Not going to get it. Because my, that's blowing out. My halo is bright orange, neon orange, actually. And so I finished one whole skein, and I'm on my second. The shawl will be however big it is with two skeins total. So all right, so here we go. I am using the Gelato shawl. It is from Jennifer at Fiberflux. And yeah, the colors are showing up now that I have a little bit more done. And I don't think it's really that heavy anymore. I mean, it is going to be heavy for what I was hoping. I used two yarns that are making it too thick for me, but boy, is there halo. you can feel that I'm using mohair, and it's got wool in it. You can tell. The G or J hook, yes, that is what I'm using. It is 6 millimeter, and that's one whole skein and just maybe about half of the orange. So if you're doing this with me, and or maybe you're not, maybe you haven't started yet, you have until September 5th. So next Sunday, you have till next Sunday for this mini challenge, and post your finishes in the Facebook group post. In the post, a lot of new people are coming in, and because I do so many challenges and so many make-alongs, and I have things going on with other people too, I prefer to do announcements. So I have an announcements tab. You click that. All the shenanigans and challenges are going on in that post only. You don't have to worry about feed. You find the post that correlates with the challenge you're doing, post a finished project in there. There's no double dipping from other, like hats, and more hats. Hats are in there. Can't put the hat in another challenge. You have to make one item per challenge. And why I do that is because then I can go and I can look at the post and I can see who's done it, put their name in the drawings. A lot easier rather than just throwing them on the page. Yes, you can put them on the page, but I always remind the person, in case they don't know, to put it in the challenge post too. That way, a year from now, if you want to see who participated in what, you can, because you can do a little search and you can find a challenge that we did, and it's all there. I don't delete it. So you can go all the way back to the very first challenge I did. One of the first ones was a towel topper, and the pattern was on there. And another one was a hat, a queen hat from Creative Grandma, and she said I could use her patterns anytime as long as I link her patterns. I loved that. She sent me an email about it. It was so nice. So yeah, I'm going to show the prize that you win for this one. I picked out one of the project bags out of Nancy's gift to me. This is the kitty cat one. You'll get that project bag, and you'll get a skein of shawl in a ball, because we're doing a shawl, in this gorgeous Zen azalea. I don't know what was on my mind about orange, but we were doing orange this time. You're also going to get one of the new native colorways stitch marker. I'm so glad that you're doing it, Granny D. Everybody joined us yesterday. Everybody that I can think of. Maybe not everybody, but a lot of you did. And it was fun. We were on a Hook and Stitch Live, and it was fun. We hadn't been on in a month, and it makes it a lot more fun because it's a lot longer of a time, but then we don't update you and talk about our vintage mail we're doing now that often, because yes, I agree, orange is a great thing. In fact, I'd like to pop on a little thing that has to do with fall right now. I think I'm going to shout out my friend Stephanie also. She wrote her very first pattern, and I have it right here. It only cost $1.50 until September 10th, which is very minimal. And if somebody wants to pop Stephanie's Etsy page or her pattern link in the the comments, you can get it too, because she's also doing a crochet along for it. So she is asking you to buy the pattern and make it and post it in her Stephanie's Yarn Escape Makers Facebook group. And it is running through October 2nd. And I picked this colorway. I showed it yesterday on the live. And this is a Calico Cat, all the way from Canada, from the Grocery Girls. And this is going to be the, what is it? Infinite Escape shawl, so, or scarf. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that in that. So this is Jody Brown's To the Max Yarn Co. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. And it is a fingering weight, which is the requirement. So Calico Cat is got orange in it. It's all the fall colors. It's going to be great. Yeah, Evelyn, speak of the devil, there she is. She didn't know we were talking about her. Well, maybe she did. Maybe she did. Well, you know, every Sunday morning I do a jewelry giveaway. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Today we got earrings. So if you're not interested in winning any earrings, just sit back and give me a moment. If you are, you have your choice. I have 2 pairs of earrings this morning. How it works is my good friend Deb marks the chat. You comment between the marks that she puts up, and then she draws a winner, random winner from that. Then you need to send me your United States address only, and send it to my email or my Facebook Messenger, whatever way you prefer, and then I'll get them right out to you. So go ahead and mark the chat, Deb. We have 2 choices today. One of them is gold and one of them is silver. So the gold ones are hoops. They are a open hoop and they have a post. So those are the gold. If you would like the gold, comment gold. If you would like the silver, these ones are very, they're very, I call them big. These are big earrings. They have a purple stone in the middle. They are wire backs, and they're going to fall about there, and they are silver. So you've got quite a large hoop, and then in the gold, and then these rosettes in the silver. They're both beautiful. So that's your choice today. We'll give you a second to comment there. You do have to claim prizes. If you win a prize on either No Filter, Hook and Stitch, here on the live, you do have to send a comment stating that you are claiming your prize, what it is, and where you won it. Because I work full time and I don't remember 5 minutes later. The person's name is different on YouTube than it is on Facebook, and I really don't know who won. So you could probably lie and get away with it, but I don't suggest that, because, you know, nobody would ever do that anyway. Go ahead and mark the chat there, Deb, and we will draw a winner for that. So I promised I would bring out some Outlander projects that I have that didn't get any love or did get some love. So today I have 2 today. And one of, well, the reason why is because, thank you, Steph. She put a link for her brand new pattern in. If you want it, there's the link for it. Crystal's asking me, is any shawl pattern acceptable for the cal? The one that I'm doing, yes. The live one that I'm doing on my channel, yes. Any shawl pattern, as long as it has 2 yarns and one of them has halo. Stephanie's is totally different. You can find hers. It's her pattern and her cal. So where was I? Okay. Outlander inspired items. I have an ongoing link or post in my Facebook group for anything themed Outlander. Well, I mean, if you've watched the show, then a lot of you have seen some of the capes and some of the like capelettes or hats or leggings or gauntlets, fingerless gloves, all these crazy, beautiful, beautiful items. So I thought, well, I will run an ongoing Outlander make along, and that way, if you want to knit something, if you want to crochet something, you can pop it in there, and every so often I will draw from those posts. Well, Brenda went ahead and she started the Novella, which I also had said I wanted to make, the Novella Shawl. Now, Deb is going to pop that link down here if you want to take a glance at this pattern. I thought it was immediately Outlander. The minute I looked at it, I thought, I got to make this. So I ran right out and looked in my stash, dug deep, and found the yarn for the Novella in the exact yarn that she uses in the pattern, which is the Ferris wheel, Line Brand Ferris wheel. Congratulations to Maribel. She won the earrings. And it is in the exact colorway that she uses. So this is Morning Java. A lot of grays and a lot of different. Okay. And then she has a really nice stitch that she uses, which closes up your project quite a bit. Now, I haven't gone very far, but I thought I would bring it on and talk about it today because I have not. But here is my start. Brenda has it done. It's amazing. And you do put a hood on this shawl. It has a really nice ruffle around the edge. And it also has faux fur around the hood. So I have faux fur here to put on the hood. So that is one of the projects I need to get working on. There's all kinds of stuff. This is an Outlander bag that I got from Nancy. I'm keeping in here. I have a stitch marker on here that is got the beautiful a heart, which is my favorite, and your, what are those? I never remember what those are. It's not a moth, but it's on here. Anyway, so I'm not very far, and I thought I would show it, maybe get inspiration to make it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is my next Outlander item that I would really like to finish. But I have another one, and this one, Dragonfly. Thank you very much. It's a Dragonfly, and I did buy some new Dragonfly stitch markers. I bought some blue ones, and yesterday I bought some more. So I have to learn how to make them. The blue ones, I just put a regular lobster claw on, and I'm going to be saving them for Outlander giveaways. I did capelet not too awful long ago, 2 different styles, Evelyn, if you want to glance back at some of the Outlander stuff I was doing not that long ago. But Sherry says there's one there. So there's probably tons of them. This capelet that is underneath on there is a good one too, and you can find that. Email me and I'll send it. Thanks, Maribel. Thank you so much. All right, so the other item I have in here, actually I have two. This one is using up. I wanted to use this universal yarn. See the speckle? Amber color bead to my dragonfly. Yeah, I have a new set of beads. I'm going to be making them, so I will bring them out when I get them done. But this speckle is a universal yarn. It is got halo, and it is so soft. And I was thinking, you know, this Angora lace needs to be made up into a fingering weight shawl. So it's a superwash merino, 50%. 20% Angora and 30% nylon, and it is really pretty, very light green with beige, and it's called Aloe. So I thought that would work well for one of the I love this pattern. Little Fictions free pattern for one skein crochet shawl. It's called Little Fictions, and it's very lacy. It's this one here also. So this is the start, and I don't know if I've shown this one before, but I thought I'd bring out all my Outlander inspired items. So this is going to be huge. It's very, very light, very lacy pattern, using an H hook on a 1 fine lace weight. So I'm loving it. This is just going to be something that I'll take to the craft sales and put on my table, but I brought it out today so I can, you know, get inspired. It's in one of my Lori Gray bags. I have a ton of them. Yes, that's right. The coloring is where I'm getting the inspiration. Okay, and the third one, this one is in Christmas bag. That's how long ago I started it. This one is, again, the coloring. I picked out Coffee Shop, again, a beautiful Premier yarn. This one is a gray colorway too. It is called Columbia. But again, there are so many shades of all these different colors. There's a little, almost a brown, and it almost goes green. So I feel that is an Outlander colorway for sure. And this one, this one is called the Glorious Granny. Now, if anybody wants these patterns, I did send the patterns to Deb. She can put them in the comments, but I will post them all on the live afterwards, and you can get it. So the Little Fictions one that I just did, I've sent that one before, but I'll put it up again. Okay, no problem, Deb. Don't worry about it. I'll just put it up later. There is, Steve, there is a post for Outlander items. There's a make-along. Yeah. Okay, so this one is called The Glorious Granny by Fiber Spider. And it is total texture. I have one whole skein of cake of the Coffee Shop in here already. You can see the texture. It is over, what is it? Front post. triple crochets, one row down, and it gives you that awesome texture. And this is gonna be, I think I have, yeah, three or four skeins of this. I can make this as big as I want. But yeah, this is the one. What is a hap? What is a hap, Steve? I don't know what it is. Yeah. All right. So I will post all of these patterns. I always do that after it's over. So it's going to be huge, I'm sure. I've got a lot of it. I've got it right at the top shelf over there, just waiting to add it on. I'll just keep going until I run out of the coffee shop. But this is beautiful. This coffee shop is a 3 light, so this is not a heavy shawl at all. But it's making it a little thicker because of that beautiful texture. I'm using an H hook on that one too, which is a 5mm. And this yarn has 15% wool in it. And that's another reason why I really like to use wool on the Outlander items, because they did. So that is inspiring me to work on that today, believe it or not. All right, so if you have something or you have gotten inspired all of a sudden now to do an Outlander piece with me again, because we've done a lot of them. There were 3 or 4 of them that I did right in a row early on in the year here on the challenges. Yeah, basically. I mean, some of them you can put if the top is flat, and then you can put fringe on them or tassels on them, and then just throw them over your shoulders when they're done. And then it's like a little blankie or a little poncho. But basically, I think this one will be big enough that it'll, I don't know. I really don't know. Yep, so we're looking up for the next season to come out, and I have been told that it's probably going to be the last season. But that's okay. We have 40 here, Deb. Deb sent me some new stitch markers. I didn't show them in the addictions video very much because I knew I would show them here today. If we hit 50, we'll give one of Deb's stitch markers away. All right, so today in the D-Stash from Christi's Closet, we have I'm doing mine from one little point and working out, so it'll never be a square, Steve. So it's just going to be a triangle. So anything that's a triangle, pretty much. D-Stash today is going to include yarns that are mohair. So how we do this is I'm going to tell Deb to mark the chat. You do have to have the United States address. I'm going to go, before she marks it, I'm going to go over these yarns because you have your choice today. And why I did it is because one of them contains wool and one of them doesn't. So that way, those people have a choice too that can't use wool. So today's D-Stash from Christi's Closet is your choice of 3 skeins of this ice mohair. This is the one that has some wool in it. Check out the orange. This one is a lot more muted, and it has some browns and some creams, and it is definitely light. Look at that halo. Yeah. So these have 100 and I think I said it was 120 meters and you get 3 of them. So that is one of the choices in today's D-Stash. You'll get 3 ice yarns. And they do have some wool. And it says 23% mohair, 39% polyamide, 27 acrylic, and 19 wool. So your first choice is the ice. Deb's going to mark the chat, and you're going to comment between the marks to be entered in the yarn giveaway. The second one is Yarn Bee Feeling Gradient. This does not contain wool. So you want to write the Yarn Bee or the ice if you want one or the other. This colorway also has orange, and this is the Halo. Halo. That's a nice lightweight. It's 590 yards in one of these cakes. And let's see, 77% acrylic and 23% polyamide. So yeah, ice or Yarn Bee are your choices today. Go ahead and write your comments. If you don't want to enter, that's fine too. This is so soft. What's the colorway on this? Galloping Goldfish. Can't make this stuff up. Galloping Goldfish. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's a color on the ice. Let's see. I don't think they put colors on anything. Oh yeah, this is, oh, it's the name of it is Genius Mohair, but no colorway. But it's definitely fall. All right, I'm so glad to see so many faces that I know. In fact, some that haven't been around lately are here, and I'd like to say hi. Yeah. I see Judy and a couple new ones, and Julie and Charlene and Sherry. Oh my goodness. Aisha. Yeah, everybody's out today, up this morning. I'll give you a couple more seconds on that, and then we will draw. So I have 2 drawings going on. They both end on Wednesday this week. That is my birthday, and I'm going to finish up the brackets for addictions for the summer. And we have a couple of cool yarns to pick from if you're a winner in the brackets. And I will be adding a 5th one on Wednesday. Go ahead and mark the chat, Deb, and we will go ahead and draw this week's Christie's Closet D-Stash winner. I'm not quite sure if Lori Gray is in the room, but it's her birthday today. I'd like to wish her a happy birthday. I love you, girl. Hope you're having a great day. And Bruce takes you out or whatever you want to do. But usually it's a whole week affair here. Sometimes 2 weeks. I'll have another bracket game here soon. I'm planning some Halloween type game and definitely a holiday one for the holidays too. And I'm going to use the brackets when I do that. 30 entries into that. Wow, we need 10 more people in the room. Share, girls. Maybe we can get to see the new stitch markers that Deb made today. I don't know. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put this over here, and I am going to show you the latest Crochet World magazine. I got it in the mail the other day, and I'd like to share it with you. Crochet World magazine. And this is the brand new one, just came out. I think I might want to turn off the light for this. So let's try a little less glare. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this magazine is the October edition, and we've got lots of harvest colors going on in there. Of course we do. So they've got buttoned napkin rings. And those are really beautiful. They actually have buttons on them, and you actually do button them. They are adorable. I like that. They're done in the cotton yarn. DK weight, mercerized cotton. Then they have coasters. Look at these coasters, orange and white. How cool. They're different sizes. That's done in Omega La Perla Fine weight cotton. And Angie Prescott won the yarn. All right. Congratulations to Angie. Then they have a fall pennant. I don't do those, but some people like them. So that one is in Ghosts. Oh, no, it's all fall. So it's got pumpkin, acorns, and a turkey, and a ghost. So that's cool. The Twirling Motifs doily. That's pretty. Kind of wonder how they do that. It almost looks like it's squares of some kind. That's done in knit crochet cotton, size 10. And then there's an article here, crocheting with alpaca. Nice little article that I should read later. A headband. That's a nice headband. I like that. That's in a rose colorway, which I love that too. The muted pinks. I just love muted pinks. Maroons and this one is called Plymouth Moon Shadow, medium worsted weight, baby alpaca and cotton mix. And the color was Strawberry Moon. Beautiful. I might have to make that. A Heidi scarflet. Boy, is that one tiny. That's really tiny, almost as small as Debbie the Debbie the I can never say it. The crocheter, I guess. She has a little scarflet like that Seta made for her. A stole. Oh, it's pure white. Look at that. That's really big. There is it's a very weird kind of yarn. This is called a Skakel Haiku Simply Air. It is a zero lace, and it is with alpaca and nylon. Can you imagine? Really? The moderators here are my good friends. I'm sorry. I don't need any more right now, but thanks for asking me, though. Strength and Hope Shawl. Oh, yeah. That one is done with what appears to be a self-changing. Oh, again, alpaca and rayon. Huh. This is a DK light. There's two skeins colors, Blue Lakes and Cardinal. So I thought it was a self-changing, but it's not. Huh. Barocco Folio Light DK. Very nice. Duo Cross Set. A hat Anne's cowl set. This one's nice. Very muted blue colorway. What kind of yarn is that? Cascade Aerial. Medium worsted. Again, baby alpaca and nylon. What is going on today in this book? Huh. Well, this one is called West Point Blue Heather. So that's why I like that. Linda says fingering weights as small as she goes. Oh my gosh. Oh, and these ads for the Crochet Kitty Cat. I mean, seriously? Yeah. I'm going to make that. Okay. I said what I had to say about that. Be Happy Table Runner. Look at that. It's got a honeycomb. Oh, Be Happy. Okay. Yesterday, I go out on the deck and I take my broom and I'm sweeping. And all of a sudden, I'm feeling a sting. And I'm like, oh, just like Deb, little tiny, those yellow jackets. I'm running all over trying to get back in the house so I could get the spray so I could spray them. Oh, I was so mad. They sting. They get underneath your shirt and then they sting you again. Was not happy. Pumpkin Patch Wall Hanging. Check that out. There you go. Filet crochet. There's your orange too. You have that pattern for that cat couch? Is your cat actually use that? Well, would it? Oh, and this one, the Autumn Trio. I like this. Just the colors alone. Look at the little basket cover. Yes. Sorry about that, LaToya. So this one, let's see, Lisbeth Crochet Cotton. This does not look like it is done in crochet cotton, but I'll tell you, that is beautiful. I'm sure if you use the regular cotton, it'd be a little bit bigger, but yeah, he was over cutting a tree and I'm yelling to him, gosh darn it, they bit me. He's like, wah, wah, you know, like, sorry. He didn't even care. Oh, this is pretty. Maple Leaves Afghan. Take a good look at that one. I don't know if it's going to show, but look at the leaves. They're stacked on top of each other. What a beautiful pattern. This tells me there's going to be a lot of ends to weave in because let's see, you got butterscotch, you got pumpkin, you got spice, and cilantro. Those are the 4 colorways. And so every time you change color, you would have, I can't imagine a super bulky 6. You're not going to carry any of these colors up. So you have to weave in all those ends. It's beautiful though. I think I would probably do it in a 4 worsted. The pumpkin stack. Check that out. That is a great idea. I like that idea. Wow. I know everybody's probably starting their pumpkins already. Pass the salts, dear. Table runner has deer on it. This one looks like it is in red for Christmas. And it is done in a 3 light Pima cotton cascade yarn. Oh, another garland. There's 2 garlands in this one. Pumpkin garland. Sometimes I can't I can't put the book up that close. You'll see the pattern. Fiesta coasters, all different colors. Just a plain coaster. Those are done in mercerized cotton. Country sampler pillow. Here's something that I would probably make. This is done in a very neutral colorway, but look at the texture. There's no color to it because it's an Aran color or off-white. It is done in a tweed, and this one is called Plymouth Yarn Encore Worsted Tweed, and the color is oatmeal. Sherry says she's going to make a Santa Afghan for her granddaughters. Oh, great. I hope you post it. I am going to be doing a finish, or you know what I'm going to call it? Get her done. Get her done show and tell. I'm going to be running that for the holidays. I have decided, so that you can put whatever you're making in that post like we used to do for show and tell. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to kick it off probably in October. So just remind me about it. The girls have been talking. Oh my gosh, Steph, look at this one. Autumn Comfort Throw. Now I know she's going to say, what? Look at what and why, but look at the pattern. This one is done in Red Heart Super Saver in the color burgundy. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the Alpine stitch. It looks like it. Yeah, we will be getting them done starting in October. Celebrate Autumn placemat. Lots of orange and black. This is your simple placemat with a little pumpkin for you to put your silverware in there, but that pumpkin is sewn right on the placemat. How cute. Very fancy edging on that. I like that. Oh, here's another one. How do I say this? Laconia Throw. That's the one that was on the cover. And this one is done in Premier Basics. All right. The colors mustard, pecan, burgundy, and white. Love it. Reminds me of the Granny Square blanket that we're doing here on the show. We are sending in your Granny Squares to me, and I'm going to assemble one and give the blanket away when I hit 1,500 subscribers. Stippled pumpkin pillow. Check that one out. Pumpkin pillow. Look at the texture in that stuff. Oh my gosh. Stephanie says she can make it in gray. You nut. Oh, these are cute. Fall forest nesting bowls. Check them out. A bear, a raccoon, and a fox. Oh, they are so cute. They are adorable. All right, well, I think we need Deb because I'm going to give this magazine away today. So if you're interested in winning this magazine, as soon as Deb marks the chat, go ahead and write Crochet World in your comments, and we'll give this magazine away today. I would like to open up the chat to ask me anything within reason. One of the other things about being a moderator here is you're not really, depending on who you are, you're not really able to join in and enter any of the giveaways because It was frowned upon. No. Well, we didn't hit 50, Deb. What I'll do is I'll show some of the newest stitch markers for next time. So we'll go ahead and pop them up. What I did was I put all the angels on one. So you've got your blue angels that we still had, the small one and the big one. Then we had the white one is new. Then we have a red one that's new. And now we have a clear one that's new. So those are all the angels. And then I separated them so there wouldn't be so many on one strand. All right, go ahead and mark the chat again, and you can go find me a winner, Deb. She made quite a few this time. We have pineapples. A pineapple. We have two of them. We have what is this bird? Penguin? No, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Looks like a penguin. Then we have just a gray bead. Pretty. And then there's three more. A fish. A goldfish. A beautiful motive. Love that, with a piece of wood. And then this one's all sparkly, and it has breast cancer charm. So those will be for next week. Yeah, Deb is talented. She helps me out. All right. So anybody have any questions about any of the make-alongs that are going on? We have hats, and more hats. We are going to be drawing for August on Wednesday, hopefully. I have a lot of things going on Wednesday. It is my birthday, and I am going to be doing a video that day. We have pineapple make-along that's running all year. And that one is to make a square each month for the pineapple blanket. And then you'll have an heirloom at the end of the year. And I'm going to be starting to sew my squares together. I am having a visitor for 2 weeks. And I am trying to get the house ready because I haven't had my aunt here in many weeks. The Outlander make-along is running through the end of the year. Lacey wants to know how to enter in make-alongs. Okay, there's one way. First, you have to be a member of the Facebook group. The link will be below. When you get to the Facebook group and join, the welcome letter tells you all about how to enter in the make-alongs, and it has the rules for the group in it. So that is the easiest way. You just click the announcements tab, go to the post you're looking for, and enter in the comments of that post. So I hope that you go ahead and join. 22 entries into the magazine. You know what? I have a couple people that have not claimed prizes. I have prizes here in. Usually I do not keep them. I recirculate them right back in. Oh, I have a question for you guys. I do have one. That's okay. That's all right. It's hard for people to understand why I have them in where I have them, because there's so many going on that I wouldn't be able to take it in email. I wouldn't be able to put them all together. Rather than that, you have to be a Facebook member. Some people only use Facebook just to enter into my make-alongs because they don't use it for anything else. So what was I going to say? I don't remember. Thanks, Evelyn. Thank you for that. Anytime you want to help me out with shipping, everything that you give me goes towards shipping. What's I talking about? Outlander to the end of the year. Vintage make along. You make something with a vintage yarn or a vintage pattern. Yes, I did have a question for you. See that? Latoya listens. If I would put up a mystery box of yarn in these, what are they? Priority flat rate boxes, would you be interested in my Etsy shop? My husband says I need to move a little bit of yarn. They could be old yarns, not old in like there's nothing wrong with them, but they're in my storage. So some of you would be interested. So what it would have, I would do like, depending on what kind of yarn it was, it might be $1 a skein or $2 a skein, and then you would pay the shipping. Okay, all right. As long as I have someone that does want that to do that. The winner of the book is Linda. Yep, Quilty Crocheter. All right. Well, what I'll do is when I will pack them up. I will get them completely packed, and I will put them in the Etsy shop. But before I do, I will let you guys know first. You here on the live will be the only ones that know that I'm going to do it, because you know what's going to happen. I'll put 3 up and they'll be gone. And then, but I don't want you to get disappointed if you get mystery yarns that you know, that you don't like. So basically what I would do is if you get something you don't like, give it away, you know, whatever. All right. Any other questions? All right. I hope you all having a great weekend. And I think I will be on again on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'll do something in between. I don't know. Yeah. Definitely the girls here, the creators here. Oh, Lacey, thank you so much. Thanks for joining. I don't know you well enough yet, but when you're here more than, you know, like everybody that comes here all the time knows that I get really, really close with everybody. Just like you're my good friends. That pretty much that's the way it is. That's what I got to do. See, Chera says the no filter fiber cast. I knew there was something going on. Yes, that is what's going on. Stephanie, give me a call. Talk to me, girl. We got to get this going. We have holiday make along that we are going to launch. It's going to be great. We are going to give you lots of rules, though. But we will do it like we normally do, progressive, and we'll think of things that we will be doing toward that make along and add them as we go. So yes, join me and Steph and I for a new no filter fiber cast. This make along will be dedicated to our friend Catherine in memorial of her. So no holds barred, girls. That's one of the things that will be on the theme. All right. Any other questions? It's almost time to go. It flew by again. Thanks, Granny D. Thank you all for joining me. All right. Thank you. Thanks for the birthday wishes. All right. Frida says to price it accordingly to what I put in them, which I will. The amount of the yarns will be discounted, but the shipping will be the same for all the boxes. So that is a flat rate United States, I believe, box. I don't think it's international, but you will see it here first, and I'm sure that I will have them ready for next Sunday. So yes, my birthday is Wednesday. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you, girls. I will be talking to you all later. And you know what? I have a new thing that I'm supposed to say after end of every one of these videos, and I want to say it because I really think that everybody should have a motto. So take a moment of each day and be creative. I don't know if any of you noticed that I had added that, but yep, talk to you later. See ya. Bye now.